Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey Adam G, your online inspirational talk show. Guys, look who I am here with, fresh from her crowning moment as Miss Supranational USA 2023. Say hello to Miss Rylee Spinks from Nebraska.
Hello, hello. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for taking your time to chat with me today.
No, I should be the one to thank you more for allowing me to, for accommodating me for a last minute interview before I leave.
I know, I'm so sad you're leaving.
Yeah, I wish I could stay here longer.
I want you to. Please, please.
But first of all, congratulations again for winning Miss Supranational United States last Sunday night. So, has it sunk in yet that you're now?
I don't think it has. It hasn't really fully hit me yet. I'm getting all the text messages and the DMs, and I'm just like, thanks. And I had people text me, they're like, oh, how was your first day of being like fully in it? And I was like, I don't know, but I think today it has sunk in a little bit, and I am super blessed, and I am very happy.
Did you expect to win?
No,
Really?
I had no idea. I fully went in there and I gave it my all, and as soon as I walked off after my final question, I looked at my Miss New York, one of my best friends, and I was like, did I even answer the question? I'm like, no, I lost it. I didn't do it. No, I'm done. Bye. I failed. But I stood up there with as much confidence, and as soon as they called me, as you can tell, I fell to the floor with such surprise because I didn't know that it was going to be me, and I am blessed for it and very, very, very thankful.
You know, it's very interesting. I hear that considering that you've been competing in pageants for quite some time now. So to hear you talk about your nervousness, how you act on stage, how you are so impromptu on acting in front of the stage. So it makes me feel, wow, you are really a natural person.
Thank you.
You are natural on and off stage.
Thank you. Yeah, I do try to bring my personality on the stage. Sometimes people can think it's too much, but I do think it's my personality. That's what makes me me, and I'm just happy that I got to show it on and off the stage.
Yeah, you know what? I've been here. Brian Javier, and Sovereign got invited by the organizer of this pageant to cover them and serve as prelims judges. And I've seen how she has a huge personality on and off stage. I mean, she would even lend an extending hand to her fellow candidates in meet, especially when it comes to makeup, gowns. I didn't expect that. I really had this misconception of you prior to coming here that she might be acting a diva, or she might sort of have an attitude, considering you could really have one because of your beauty.
Thank you. Yeah, no, my mom has taught me so well to just be myself and treat people the way that I want to be treated. So I lend an olive branch, as I like to call it. Helping others makes me feel better, makes me feel good, very happy. So yeah, I just like to help others and make people happy and healthy.
Have you always been like this when you were younger?
I have, and it's very hard to believe for some people, which is absolutely crazy, but I've always been a very happy-go-lucky person, very positive, always willing to help people. So yeah, I feel like it's in my blood, and I'm happy to say that I do that and I make people happy, so it makes me happy.
So I read a lot about you before I came here, and you've been working as a professional model while at the same time working in the hospitality field. Can you tell us more about it?
About the modeling?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have been modeling. I started at a very, very young age. I want to say I was like 7. And then I did a campaign. I did all the crazy stuff at a young age, stopped for a little bit, and my mom actually got me back into the modeling field because my mental health was not very at a high. It was very, very low, and she wanted to boost my self-confidence and my self-love. So she did a photo shoot. She got me into a photo shoot, and it brought my happiness back and brought all of these crazy emotions that I haven't felt in a long time, and ever since then it just went crazy, and it helped me be the person that I am today, as a confident, graceful person.
Wait, you mentioned about mental health. in your answer a while ago. So did you go through some sort of a period in your life where you felt like you were hopeless, or you were going through a very difficult, challenging time?
Yeah, so I've been bullied my whole entire life, ever since elementary school. And so that was very hard for me to be like, why are people so mean to me? I want to be so happy and hopeful with everyone. Why are people being mean to me? And I was always known as the tall, skinny girl that was too loud. That was my idea for people, and I really just wanted to be able to help people and be just a very confident person. And middle school came, I found out that I had scoliosis.
Scoliosis.
Yeah, so my spine looks like a little S, so I feel like it represents my last name. So I thought I try to turn it around to be more of like a funny, life-changing, happy moment, because it did make me realize who my friends were. I had to wear a back brace for 2 years, and that was life-changing. I had a lot of friends that were supportive, so that messed with my mental health, because I'm a hugger. And as soon as I had that back brace on, I did not touch. No hugs, no nothing. I didn't want anyone to touch my brace. I didn't want anyone to talk to me. I could barely even sit down. It was very uncomfortable. So I lost a lot of confidence and faith in myself. And I went down a really, really dark, deep depression hole. And then, unfortunately, I had a very, very close friend of mine pass away in middle school. And it was really hard to see all of those people that cared about him and loved him so much, and he was gone way too soon. So that was very hard for me. And then high school came. He passed away due to blood clots. So he is a lovely human. I love him, and he's watching over me, and I'm so blessed. But another reason why I chose mental health awareness as my platform and as a life platform for me was I had a friend that I've known since preschool, unfortunately, take his life in 2017. And it was someone that you would never expect, someone that was a bubbly personality, and as soon as everyone found out, they're like, no, even me, I was in denial about it. I didn't think that he would do something, saw him in the hospital, and it was heartbreaking. And I went down a very, again, dark, deep hole when I found out and when he passed, and it just made me realize that he probably felt very alone, and I don't want anyone to ever feel alone or feel like they can't talk to someone. So I am a very, very firm believer of mental health and making sure that someone has a place or a person to talk to at any given time, no matter where, when. Anyone can contact me, contact someone. I used to be a part of a organization that would bring people in during class and be able to talk about what's going on in their life. Doesn't matter any type of grieving, but they had a safe space to go. So yeah, that's why I chose mental health, and that's a little bit about me.
And yet, you're now in the pageantry world.
Yes.
And let's face it, when girls like you join pageantry, you're opening yourself up to a lot of criticism, especially, especially on social media. So, how have you been navigating this new world that you are penetrating while at the same time maintaining that healthy sense of mental health?
So with modeling, you always get critiqued on every tiny little thing that you do.
Yes.
And I feel like with that, it helps me prepare for a pageant, because I feel like models get turned down every single day. They always get told something negative about them. You get more no's than you do yeses. So for me, pageantry is similar to that, because you could get top 15 and then top 5, and then you could be like, oh, I didn't place at all. That's so sad. But for me, my quote is, haters are my motivators. If you have nothing nice to say, I walk away. That's the way that I like to see it. So I try to keep my mental health as positive as possible. Try to keep my stay calm, cool, and collected during anything. I don't read comments. I will skim through them. If there's a negative one, I just brush it off because I feel like negativity is not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I try to stay positive, so I want to bring love and joy to the world. I don't like negativity, so when I see it, I either try to turn it positive or I will just close that door and open another one.
I'm glad that you have that kind of spirit that
Yeah.
you do not easily affect what everyone thinks about you.
Yeah, I try my best not to. My mom has taught me everything that I need to know when it comes to negative and bullying and just hateful comments. So she's taught me how to work on it or to be like, oh, this person said this. Oh, they're just critiquing me on something that I need to do. Let's turn it around and see as if it could be something that I could work on or it could help me in another way. So turn it around, something negative, turn it into a positive.
Does that strong mental fortitude come from the fact that that you are joining your third pageant? I mean, does it get easier, and that also applies to how you are developing your strong and healthy mental fortitude?
I feel it does get easier as you go on, but since this is my very first pageant with the Supranational, it's different. So I did the Miss Nevada when I was in 2020 and 2021. So it's totally different from this pageant, and I believe it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, as I like to think, just because it's something that I've never done, and the girls are so nice and so open-hearted and open-minded and welcomed every single girl with open arms, including the men. I was very, very surprised that they were even opening with welcoming arms, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're all so nice and so caring. And then you go to like other ones and they could be like cutthroat rude, and I don't like that. So I feel like for me it's very stay positive, stay collected, and stay calm, and don't let negativity get to me. So I feel like it does get easier, and I feel like being able to join this pageant really opened my eyes and made me more confident. So
yeah, let's talk more about it. Let's talk more about your foray here in Miss Supranational. So you mentioned earlier you came from joining Miss Nevada to now Miss Supranational. Was it about Miss Supranational brand that attracted a girl like you to join this system?
I had to be honest. I was very, not anti-pageant, but I was just very, I can't do it, my mental health. But then I was like, no, let's turn it around and use mental health as a kind of like push to be better and get out of my old habits and my old comfort zone and just push myself out there and be the best person that I could be. And I feel like joining this pageant really made me burst out of my shell and be able to talk to people, be able to be myself, be confident, and just be all around, show my ambitious, fun, crazy side.
That's great to hear. Especially now that Miss Supranational is all about that aspiring or inspirational figure, apart from having that ravishing beauty. All the more it makes sense that, all the more they're looking for girls who are really relatable, and I think you perfectly fit the bill.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now that you have the platform, what do you hope to achieve with it?
I hope to achieve it by just being myself and proving to the world that, like I said in my intro during the beginning, like I'm just a regular American girl, that I want to show the world that you don't need to come from rich or poor or have the highest education to be where you need to be, because I feel like it comes from your heart and comes from the way that you carry yourself. And I want to inspire little girls or anyone really to just be yourself and don't let anyone hold you back from what you're doing, and to embrace what you are and who you are and show the world. And I feel like if you do that, then people will love you.
So are you ready for the challenge ahead?
I'm so ready. I don't think I've ever been more ready. I went to bed as soon as I got home, hugged my mom, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, let's do this. I'm really ready. I'm excited. And I'm very excited for Poland.
There you go, guys. She's ready. Watch out for her, guys. Team USA is really coming stronger in Miss Supranational this year. On that note, thank you so much, Rylee, for allowing me to get to know you better in this interview. I hope you'll be able to make it so big in the upcoming international competition.
Thank you so much. I hope I do too, and I hope to see you there.
Oh, hopefully, can anyone sponsor me for the trip?
Get him on there. I need a supporter. You gotta be there. I think I might cry if you don't show up. I'll be a little sad.
But if you'll play your cards well, you could really be the first title holder from this pageant system.
Yes, I really hope, because USA deserves some love. We got it.
All right. Thank you, Rylee.
Thank you, come here.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I hope you guys had a great time getting to know her in this interview. Come follow her on her upcoming journey in Miss Supranational. Where can they follow you?
You guys can follow me on my Instagram. It's Rylee, Rylee .Spinks, SPINKS. And I also have a TikTok. Same thing.
Oh my gosh, I need to follow you.
Yes.
She has a huge personality. She really you'll definitely enjoy every content she'll put out there once she sets foot in Poland. Or even during the time she's preparing for the competition before leaving. Alright, thank you guys so much again. Bye!
Bye!